All right, I'm back with my example that we would consider more of a quality example. Same charity, exact same charity, just a different essay, so you can kind of see how this all works, okay? Um, I showed you the bad one first so we could end on a good note and you could see, oh, yeah, that's for sure what that bad one was missing. So that's kind of our goal here. What I'm going to do is just read through like I did in the last one, and then I'm going to take some time to actually look through this and say, okay, does it have its parts, right? We'll do that together so you can see that and practice that again. So, Firefighter Support Foundation. Susan Diane Murphy once quoted, "Firemen never die, they just burn forever in the hearts of the people whose lives they save." Like lifeboats floating sailors to safety, organizations such as the Firefighter Support Foundation aid firefighters who, in turn, help us all. This organization provides professional training, equipment, and survivors assistance for firefighters. Let's help those who give their lives to save ours. So right away, I know what I can highlight, and I'm going to do it quick so before we move on. We've got a attention getter here. Notice they chose to use a quote. That was a good way to start. It pulled me in. And then, oh, sorry, I highlighted that in the wrong color. My apologies. And then I also noticed that at the end they have a topic sentence. They want us to give money to the Firefighter Support Foundation. Okay, so that was easy for us to find. So right away we already know their introductory paragraph has everything that it needs. All right, so then I move on to my first body paragraph. For starters, Firefighters Support Foundation distributes professional training. Free of charge, firefighters not only become trained in life saving techniques, but also in injury prevention skills. Search and rescue teams and EMT units can also take advantage of this free training. And then notice that they give their support here. Okay, so right away, other thing I noticed, which I'm sure you did as well, they have their transition word. So that was a good sign. Okay, and then they also have this topic sentence, right? They say they distribute professional training, meaning they train people. And then the rest of the paragraph, they're trying to tell me about what they do to train people, right? I would say all of this is supporting detail. And notice they took all of that from the website. That's a good sign. It means that they really did their work, okay? If they put this at the end of the paragraph, the support, the email, not email, the web address, that means that all of this stuff that happened beforehand was taken directly from that website or taken from the website and just put in their own words, right? So that's showing us, yep, I did the work and I found strong supporting details, okay? And it does. It tells you exactly what types of trainings that they receive and that they help train other types of first responders as well, okay? So it talks about all of the training that they do. So then we move on. Additionally, oh, transition word, saw it right away. Additionally, FSF helps purchase equipment. Okay, so that's the rest of my um, topic sentence. They help purchase equipment. So the rest of this paragraph should be about purchasing equipment. Let's see if that's the case. In Lewis County, Washington, for example, their search and rescue team received a $3,000 grant from FSF. With the money, they brought much needed water rescue vests and helmets. Since a lot of wildfire fighters have to buy their own equipment, FSF can help with that too. And notice that they give their web address. Expensive, some helmets alone can cost up to $500, and they've got that posted as well. Every penny helps, okay? So I would say, again, all of this stuff here is quality supporting detail that they chose from online, right? This first one was straight from the charity website, and then this next one they actually looked up how expensive those things can be and said, "Hey, here's where I got it from, though. So if you want to go check and see if I'm telling you the truth, you could, right?" This goes with our evidence that our evidence unit that we were working on when you guys left before. Okay. My last body paragraph says, lastly, but just as important. Oh, that's our transition word or a transitional phrase. Survivors receive assistance from FSF. Okay, survivors receive assistance from FSF. So the rest of this paragraph should be about the assistance that they're receiving. In the United States, 100 firefighters perish each year. Paying bills and dealing with emotional scars, families need the aid provided by the Firefighter Support Foundation. Great, that was taken directly from the website. Boom. Good supporting details. Notice that it was talking exactly about the families need assistance, and they said above here, the families need assistance. This whole paragraph was exactly about what it should be. Okay? Then we look at the last one. We need another transition phrase. As it's clear to see, oh, and they have it. The Firefighters Support Foundation provides professional training, equipment, and survivors assistance for firefighters. Topic sentence, right? They're wrapping it up for us. Let's help the firefighters who risk their lives every day to help save lives when emergencies arise. May they always burn forever in the hearts of the people whose lives they've saved. Okay, they brought back their quote from up there, right? So that means that they restated their attention getter. That's good. And they restated their topic sentence too. So you can see this essay. Uh-oh. Hold on. We'll just put that as green. I messed up my highlighting. Sorry. So hopefully you followed me verbally. As we're going through this, though, notice that they have all the parts that they should have of an essay. The one above, the one that I just went last time, was only missing a few things, but they were important things, right? Because this initial attention getter was something that really sucks you in. Okay, you notice the difference between this one and the last one because the last one didn't really have one, and I didn't really want to read their paper after reading that. Okay, so now that you've watched these videos, I've shown you a good example, I've shown you a bad example. You'll have these videos, they're going to be on my YouTube channel. So as you're writing, if you want to go back through and look and say, oh, well, the good one did this, totally fine. This is going to be here for a resource, as a resource for you to use. Okay. After this, please go answer my 2 questions that I have posted. A lot of you have been private commenting, which is totally fine, but I also realized that if you want to just type in your answer and submit, it does the same thing and it doesn't show you guys the answers, I don't think. So either way is totally fine. And then we're done with Island of the Blue Dolphins. So what I'm looking for is book recommendations. Send them to my email. What do you guys think we should read next? Okay? I'm struggling finding a book that I think we should read. So I'm looking for advice from you guys. What do you want to read? What have you been waiting to read? Because I can read you just about anything. Okay? Have a good day. Stay out of the snow if it actually starts snowing. And I will